you're in the market for a family hauler, you know the Chrysler Pacifica is always in the conversation. But listen, for 2026, things have really been shaken up. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the 3 trims you can get. That's the Select, the Limited, and the Pinnacle, and help you figure out which one is actually the right fit for you and your family.
But before we even get into comparing features, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. There is one single, massive change for the 2026 model year that affects every single Pacifica that rolls off the line. And there it is, the plug-in hybrid, the PHEV. It's gone. Yep, Chrysler has decided to streamline everything and focus only on their tried-and-true 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine. So if you're shopping for a 2026 model, just know it's going to be pure gasoline power.
Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk value. Before we pit these trims against each other, let's build a foundation. What do you get no matter which Pacifica you choose? You might be surprised.
Honestly, the amount of standard gear here is incredible. Every single 2026 Pacifica gets that solid V6 engine, the legendary stow-and-go seating, where the seats just disappear into the floor. It's amazing. And a big 10.1-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And the safety tech? Things like adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring are usually pricey options on competitors. Here, they're baked right in from the start. That is a huge, huge plus.
Okay, let's build on that solid foundation. This is the first step up, the Select trim. And I really want you to get the term base model out of your head because this is a complete, super practical, and frankly, a very smart starting point.
So what's the entry fee? We're looking at a starting price right around $44,500. Just keep that number in your back pocket as we start adding more features. And for that price, you get some seriously practical stuff. That Caprice leatherette, it looks great, but more importantly, if you've got kids, you know how easy that is to clean. You get the must-have power liftgate and power sliding doors, memory seats, nice wheels. It's already loaded. And yeah, you can even add all-wheel drive if you need it.
All right, moving up the pyramid, the next level is the Limited. And this is where things get, really comfortable. This is a deliberate step up, aimed at adding a real dose of luxury and capability. And of course, that comes with a price jump. We're now over that $50,000 mark. So, the big question is, what is that extra $5 or $6 grand actually buying you in the real world?
Well, it turns out, quite a lot. You step up to real Nappa leather, you get ventilated front seats, a lifesaver in the summer. And that dual-pane panoramic sunroof, it just floods the whole cabin with light. You also get the convenience of hands-free doors. For a lot of people, especially if you live where it snows, this is the sweet spot, because AWD is very common on this trim.
This slide right here, this is maybe the most important one for making your decision. It shows the fork in the road. Moving to the Limited is about adding real-world comfort and capability. But moving up again to the Pinnacle, that's a totally different story. That's about adding opulence and a rolling movie theater.
And now, we've reached the top, the Pinnacle. Honestly, you kind of stop calling this a minivan at this point. It's basically a luxury lounge on wheels, designed for the buyer who wants the absolute works, no questions asked.
And as you'd expect, that kind of luxury comes with the top-tier price tag. We've jumped again, now sitting at around $56,500. So that's a pretty significant step up from the Limited.
So what does that extra cash get you? Well, it's all about the wow factor. We're talking gorgeous quilted Nappa leather with matching lumbar pillows for the second row. Come on. You get the FamCam to spy on the kids, a massive Harman Kardon sound system, and the full rear seat entertainment system. These are incredible features for a long road trip, but let's be honest, they're pure wants, not needs.
Okay, we've seen the whole pyramid, from the solid foundation to the shiny top. So now, let's bring it all home and figure out how you make the smart choice for your wallet and your family. Look, it really boils down to just a few key differentiators. This chart lays it all out pretty clearly. The big decision points really come down to what kind of seats do you want, is all-wheel drive a must-have, and do you really need the built-in entertainment for the kids? So, let's make this super simple. I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions and be honest. 1. Are those little daily luxuries like real leather and a giant sunroof worth the money to you? 2. Do you live somewhere with real winners, where AWD is basically a requirement? And 3, is this van going to be your family's go-to road trip machine, where things like the FamCam and Fire TV would be total game changers?
See, your answers to those questions literally point you to your perfect trim. It just goes to show you, the best Pacifica isn't always the one with the biggest price tag. The real value is found when a vehicle perfectly matches how your family actually lives. It's about getting everything you need and absolutely nothing you don't.
So which trim in Chrysler Pacifica will you choose this year, 2026? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe to my channel, Your Car Cousin, for the latest updates.